Hey, what's going on? What's going on, guys? This is your man, Real Deal, Steven Steele, coming to you live on a Saturday night. Saturday night, folks. Saturday night, Saturday night. What is going on? What is going on? A lot of familiar names in the chat. Great to see you guys. Great to see you guys. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining me. I got a cool little show lined up for you tonight, and I'm so glad you could be here with me to share it. We've got Alan Schneider. We got Celeste. Oh my gosh, you guys, it's Celeste. Celeste, how are you, sweetheart? How are you? She says, I'll be listening soon, y'all. I hope so. Celeste, I just have to stop what I'm doing here. Celeste, I have been worried, very, very concerned about you. Celeste has been, I don't want to put too much of your private information out there, but Celeste has been really struggling with some health issues lately. And I haven't heard from you, Celeste. I've honestly, seriously, I've been thinking about you at some point every single day. And so I'm really glad to see you check in with the chat. I hope you're on the mend. If not, either way, we are all pulling for you. I am pulling for you. I am praying for you. You're in my thoughts. We care about you so much here, Celeste, here at the community. You have been here since the beginning. You've been such a great supporter from the beginning. We love you, Celeste, and we know that you are going to make a strong, strong comeback. You're going to make a strong comeback. And also, Celeste has a really cool NFT line called Sleepy NFTs. They're super cute and they're pixelated. I'm going to buy one this week on OpenSea. I love her NFTs too. So yeah, Celeste, Man, I don't know what else to say. It's just good to see you in the chat. Honestly, I've been creeping on your Twitter page once every couple days, checking in to see if you post anything or what's going on. So, yeah. Anyway, we love you, Celeste. We love you. Josh Randell disavows Mike Tracy, Hector the Dude, Will DeRuler, Larry Ramirez, Frank, me, you. The Karen of Crypto. Hello, the Karen of Crypto. I like that username. I like the funny ones. Of course, Zombie Doge Army, Jimmy D, 7-1. Who else? Emperor Doge. Good to see you, Emperor Doge. Antoinette is in the chat. I already said 7-1. Diamond Hands Freddy. Mr. Lin. Good to see you, Mr. Lin. And Kama DeLuffy, of course. Audio Freak, Wildin' Out. The Golden Greaser, Keith Havens, what is going on? Great to see all you. Great to see all you fine folks. Yes, indeed. So yeah, I'm just flying solo tonight. Nick is spending time with this girl. Actually, Nick is probably going to pull back a little bit more for a little while from the show. I have been asking quite a lot of him. But it's nothing I can't handle. I got some great guests lined up for you guys that I've been working very hard. I'm bringing in a lot more guests in the future. So we're going to keep expanding here. Also, I've got Sadaf down for 4 dates over the next 10 or 12 days. So Sadaf will be live on camera here, showing her Kim Kardashian looking self. And so we'll have Sadaf on here much more regularly. Sadaf and I have been working more details out behind the scenes to get her more active here on the show, and she's excited about it. I'm excited about having her on more regularly, and we're all just going to have a great time together. Celeste says, thank you, Stephen fam. Still recovering slowly. Love you all. So Celeste got hit with a pretty good wave of COVID, from what I understand. So, we know you're going to make it. I believe that you are going to be just fine, even though it may seem pretty dim right now. Without going into any details, I get it. I understand what debilitating long-term illness can feel like, and the toll that it takes on both of your body and your mind and your mental well-being. It's a lot. But just know that we are pulling for you, and we are going to get through it together. Celeste, you are going to pull through stronger than ever. I know it's hard to see right now, but I believe that you are. Let's see here. I'm getting to my notes. And this is one of the top stories I wanted to cover. And I've seen this. I've seen these statistics before. I had to double check them, make sure everything checked out. This is an article I came across earlier this evening. A new survey finds that nearly 70% of millionaires in the U.S. own these three kinds of crypto. Are you ready? So the latest data shows, listen very carefully, that 70% of all millionaires in the United States own crypto. And more specifically, they own these three kinds of crypto. Are you ready, folks? Are you ready? By the way, before we get to that, I'm going to keep you in a little bit of a cliffhanger. If you could smash that like button, it takes a split second of your time, doesn't cost you a dime. Frankly, it's the number one thing you can do to help the channel out. And it doesn't cost any money to do it, and literally takes 2 seconds. So hit that like button if you haven't already. Really appreciate it. And also, if you're brand new here, I'd like to personally welcome you. You're watching Steven Steele Live. I'm Steven Steele. We've got an awesome, eccentric. We're a little bit weird here too. Just a disclaimer, for as far as the community goes. But I believe we've got hands down one of the best communities on the interweb. So we'd love to have you be a part of it. So don't be shy. Hit subscribe. Hit all in that notification bell, and ascend with us. Ascend with us to the moon and beyond. And finally, if you feel compelled to super chat anywhere throughout the duration of this show, that's obviously hugely appreciated for all the time and efforts I put in, and that's what allows me to spend so much time making content and doing this stuff. 7-1 says, take lots of vitamins, pray, rest, watch Steven Steele show, eat turmeric. Yes, if you're even feeling too winded to type, I understand, Celeste. Just take in the vibes, take in the positive vibes of Steven Steele Live. In fact, right now, I am conjuring up, my fingertips are glowing right now, and I am conjuring up healing laser beam powers that I'm going to shoot through my camera and into your house right now. And into your house right now, Celeste. And I believe that these healing laser beams are just hitting your forehead right now, and it's just putting a warm wave throughout your body. There we go. Okay, so a pelvic thrust, that zombie does. I'll spare you guys the pelvic thrust. So, survey finds 70% of all millionaires living in the U.S. own cryptocurrency, and specifically three kinds of cryptocurrency. And what are they? It's no secret that super rich tech celebrities like Elon Musk and Tim Cook invest parts of their billions of dollars in crypto. Readers of our crypto news are probably well aware that Elon Musk in particular is very adamant about publicly owning and promoting crypto assets. However, a new survey found that even regular wealthy people in the U.S. are heavily invested in crypto now. According to the survey results published in the investment website, in several investment websites, approximately 70% of Americans with a net worth of over $1 million have put money in cryptocurrencies. This amounts to roughly 4.7 million, almost 5 million, who mostly invest in crypto because they believe it will generate strong returns. 61% also believe in the concept of cryptocurrencies, while 60% think it's a safe store of value. There are also a few surprises regarding the most popular cryptocurrencies among the specific group of investors. It is not particularly unexpected that 60% of these crypto investing millionaires in the U.S., are you ready? Drum roll, please. Hold. Bitcoin. That comes as no surprise to anyone, right? Ethereum. And the third, it's either Dogecoin or SHIB. So those are the three most popular, technically four, but I think most of them own Doge, and a few of them probably own SHIB. That's my guess. Doge is far more established. So that being said, 70%, nearly 70% of the millionaires in the United States own Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. Can you dig it? Can you dig it? Yes, I can. So I thought that was pretty cool. Nice little fun fact. Let's see what's going on in the chat. That sounds like a really crazy dream, 7-1. Set up mirrors that double the power, says Audio Freak. Welcome, Angela. Welcome, Crypto Daniel. Good to see you. Slay Blaze, of course. Antoinette says, yes, definitely one of the best communities I've been in. Good to hear. All right. So, Saturday night, feeling all right. What is good? We have just unlocked the secrets to becoming a American millionaire, and that is holding Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Dogecoin. I've always said if you just want to play it safe, you can just relegate yourself to those three cryptocurrencies and hold for over the course of several years, and you have a pretty high probability of your future self thanking your current self. If you ever just want to play it safe and you're getting overwhelmed by the market. FX Street is reporting, gang. FX Street is reporting Dogecoin price remains under bearish pressure as Doge bulls await lower entry levels. Dogecoin price can still correct at another 15% before it sees bulls picking up to buy on the buy side of volume. Doge price already corrected 40% from the high in October, still holds more downside potential. Expect bears to squeeze out the remaining gains for their short positions with a possible bullish breakout next week. Doge has not been exactly been in a sweet spot lately as price and important support levels and flipping them into resistance. Bulls, meanwhile, are awaiting the right moment for headwinds to fade before engaging in building long position Doge price action. Expect bears to run the Doge price devaluation further, possibly 15% lower before bulls engage, probably around 20 cents. At that level, expect to see a massive buy side take up to bullish breakout potentially in the makings of next week. In which case Doge price sees momentum building for an extremely bullish rebound. So, folks, what I'm seeing here, I generally agree with what FX Street is talking about here. I do think that it's possible now that we could see Doge actually coming down a little lower. I think that's in the cards from what I'm seeing in the charting right now. That is the bad news. The good news is, as far as I see it, all indications show that that's going to be very short-lived. So I wouldn't be surprised if we saw Dogecoin even retrace in a correction even further down to the likes of 20 cents. Yeah, it could go that low, 20 cents. The good news is I don't think that's going to last long, and I think that will spur and trigger a pretty significant bull run from there. So I think that's going to have a slingshot reaction. That's what I'm seeing right now anyway. I'd say that's a pretty fair probability of a scenario like that happening over the next 9 days, I would say. So if that changes as far as my perspective on that, guys, I will let you know. Also, if you haven't shared out this stream, those of you who are on Twitter, if you could do that, just so you could let the rest of our community members know that we are live. So if you're on Twitter and if you wouldn't mind retweeting the link to this show, that'd be appreciated. I put that in the chat, you guys. Also, my giveaway contest to give away $50 of Dogecoin to 5 different people, that is still coming along. I'm still doing that. I explained it on Twitter why I haven't announced those winners yet. I was all set before all this Binance stuff happened. That's how I was going to do it. That's how I typically do those sort of things. But obviously, that's not possible. That's not in the cards with Binance right now. So then I went over to Kraken. Well, Kraken's having some technical difficulties right now, where you can't newer users can't deposit any money from their bank account into their account there to purchase any crypto. What is that? And then furthermore, Trust Wallet, I've never been able to get MoonPay to work for me on Trust Wallet. It never goes through. So a lot of people have problems. So now, someone told me Crypto.com now has Doge Wallet. So now I just signed up for an account with Crypto.com. What a freaking hassle. I mean, my goodness, these exchanges really need to get their stuff together. At this juncture, at this state in the game, we're going on 2022, folks, and we've got come on. I'm talking to you, Robinhood. Robinhood, it's great you got wallets coming along, but it's going to be another 3 to 6 months at this rate. Voyager was supposed to tackle Dogecoin wallets a while ago, and they've never come through. They've never even hinted that they even have any plans of doing that. And now Binance is just an absolute mess. And then even Kraken. I mean, what is going on? I mean, so just to be clear, I went through 4 different channels. I went through 4 different options to try to purchase Dogecoin and give it away to some of you folks. And all those options are currently not working. It's just like, wow. Donna Tabuki coming in with a $20 super chat. First super chat of the night. Nice strong super chat. Appreciate that so much. Bright orange on the screen, on the scene. Looking great today, young man. Thank you for all your knowledge. Donna, you have a very liberal definition of young, but that's much appreciated. Thank you, Donna. You're very welcome. Thank you for continued support of the show. Hugely appreciated. Thank you for the retweets, guys. I see a few of you did that, so thank you. Much appreciated. So yeah, that's what I would expect for Dogecoin, you guys. I would expect... I wouldn't be surprised if Dogecoin even retraced more down to right around 20 cents, even could really quickly go to 19 cents. I don't want you guys to freak out, because everything I'm seeing shows that that could has a high probability of sparking a pretty significant bull run from there. So in the event that Dogecoin does that, I'm just telling you now because I think it's a possibility. Don't freak out, because I don't think it's going to last very long at all. Yeah, I don't see that happening very long at all before really making a strong comeback. Anyway, Fox News put out a pretty funny article today. It's like, it's kind of endearing, It's called 10 Common Cryptocurrency Terms You Need to Know. Let's take a look at some of the most common cryptocurrency lingo. And it's kind of like a basic tutorial for noobs, like as if written for my parents or something, who know nothing about cryptocurrency. And it's easy to laugh at as you go through here, but at the same time, this is good. This is a really good sign that these sort of articles are coming out to kind of win over the normies, so to speak. So I'm going to go through these real quickly. I'm going to go through the 10 common cryptocurrency terms you need to know. Josh Randell disavows coming in large and in charge with a $20 make you holler. Appreciate that so much, Josh Randell. Appreciate you, man. Donna Tabuki Technologies, thank you for the super chat. Thank you with the super chat with a matched super chat. I love it. Thank you so much, Josh. Appreciate you. Nick Ball's in the chat. Good to see you, Nick. BTC climbed like crazy today. Yeah, it really did. It was good to see. Let's see where Bitcoin ended as far as its apex goes. I'm looking up that right now. So at its apex today, Bitcoin almost got about to 60,000. Almost rallied to about 60,000. And that was right at about 5:30 p.m. at its apex. So, yeah, Bitcoin up about a percentage over the last day. Dogecoin down a little more than 1% over the last 24 hours. Up slightly over this last hour, but down 12% over the last week. Right now trading evenly at 23%. A big breakaway this week, though, and today is AVAX. None other than AVAX. I keep telling you guys, I'm very bullish on AVAX. I've been bullish on AVAX for a bit now. That's Avalanche. Avalanche moving its way up to that top 10. Right now, still up 12% over the last 24 hours. Definitely one of the biggest runaway winners in the market lately, and certainly over the last 24 hours here. You love to see it. Avalanche right now trading at $1.31, about $1.31.50. And just to put things in perspective, Avalanche is up about 38% over the last week, and about 112% over the last month. What did I tell you guys? I told you guys about a month ago. I said if you want a safer altcoin investment, I would go with Avalanche, Solana, and Engine. But I said most importantly, Avalanche. Because I was predicting that over the course of the next 2 or 3 months, that Avalanche was good for about anywhere from a 3 to 5x. 3 to 5x. I don't think Avalanche is done, folks. Now, is this an opportune window of time to buy into Avalanche if you don't currently hold any positions? That's up to you. But I would, whenever someone asks me a question like that, I say, I turn around and I ask those people that ask that question, how long are you willing to hold? Honestly, I think you could probably wait for a bit more of an advantageous window to buy AVAX than right now. At the same time, I do think there's still a lot of money to be made there. I think AVAX is here to stay. I think it's likely going to be hanging out right at around the top 10 cryptocurrencies by market cap, or in the top 10 for a long, long time to come. 7-1 says, I'm over 2x on my AVAX. Thanks, Steven. You're very welcome. I love to see it. I love when you guys succeed. I love helping you guys succeed. I love helping you guys succeed. You know, I know many times people, and even people I have a lot of respect for, sometimes often equate the entire cryptocurrency market to a casino. In some regards, that's true, depending on which sector of the crypto market that you're involving yourself in. But in terms of conventional cryptocurrency investments and top 20 coins and things of that nature, I really wouldn't equate it to a casino. If you know what you're doing and you're keeping abreast of matters, your odds are exponentially above and beyond what someone who's not paying any attention is doing. So with the right research and the right advice and the right instincts, it's not a casino, folks. Your probability of ending up in the win column is exponentially higher than winning and then being in that lose column. And I mostly attribute that to my overall strategy, which is very simple and very easy to understand. Pick solid, high utility projects with great leadership and great development and a strong community, and hold for over the course of several years. Bang Stun, haven't seen you in the mix in quite some time, my friend. Good to see you, Bang Stun, back in the mix. Thank you for the $2 super chat. Only can afford to give this. Diapers are expensive. You're raising a little bambino. I understand, Bang Stun. That'll keep you busy for sure. And keep your pocketbook busy as well. Zombie Doge Army coming in with a $2 make you holler. Happy birthday, Alan and Crypto Tank Girl. Love you all. Thanks, Steven. You're quite welcome. And thank you for that super chat and birthday wishes and happy birthday, Alan. Sorry, Alan, I didn't see that earlier. Alan Schneider, another solid community member here at Steele Live. Great guy. Happy birthday to you. And Crypto Tank Girl, happy birthday to you. I didn't know it was both of your guys' birthday. We got a twin spin of birthdays today on October 20th. I love it. Happy birthday to you guys. Antoinette says her birthday is on the 26th of April. 26th of April. Well, that's quite a ways away, young lady. That's quite a ways away. Mikey's coming in. Moon, here we come. Dogecoin, let's go. Yes, indeed. To the moon, Mars, and beyond. Good to see you in the mix. Mikey. Josh Reddell Disavows coming in with a $10 super chat. I love it. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate you, man. Alan Schneider, you the man. I would concur. We've got some great members here. You guys are fantastic. Sliding Edge, speaking of fantastic people. Sliding Edge coming in with a $2 to make you holler. Cause Bang Stun is awesome. I agree. Everybody bang stun tonight. I love it. Antoinette says, I'm 26 in April. Okay, got it. Noted 25. Tony and 25. Okay, So let me get to the other top 10 cryptocurrency terms you need to know, as reported by Fox News. Blockchain. Every cryptocurrency transaction is processed, verified, and recorded on a virtual ledger known as blockchain. Okay, second word. Fiat. Fiat. I know what you're thinking. I thought fiat was a car. Not in crypto land. Fiat is a government issued currency. Number 3.
Altcoin. Altcoin. Here's an easy one to remember. An altcoin is any digital currency that's not Bitcoin.
I don't know if I would just actually define it, altcoin as that. Technically, I mean, I wouldn't even put Ethereum, I maybe Doge and altcoin still, but anyway. Exchange.
Exchange. To buy cryptocurrency, you need to start with an exchange. Number 5.
This one's really funny.
This one actually surprised me that it was on the list. Wallet. This really is for beginners. Wallet. In basic terms, a cryptocurrency wallet is an app or physical storage device that allows you to store and retrieve your digital currency. I will continue this list right after a special message from our super chatters.
Donna Tabuki coming in with a $5 super chat. Antoinette is old as AF. Oh, shots fired. LOL, her poor mommy. Josh Randell disavows coming back with $10 super chat. Alan Schneider is so handsome, rich, and ripped that it keeps me up at night. Woo! True confessions on a Saturday night here at Steele Live. Ramon in the mix. Everybody loves Ramon. Mama Crypto, thanks for holding it down. I see you stuck in there at some point. All right, number 6.
And this, by the way, for those of you just tuning in, I am reading an article by Fox News called 10 Common Cryptocurrency Terms You Need to Know. Number 6. Mining. You've probably heard this term associated with Bitcoin, which is created by mining. Computers mine coins by solving complex math problems. The more powerful the computer, the faster it can think. Number 7. Anyone want to guess what number 7 will be? DeFi. Here's another simple one. DeFi is a shortened version of decentralized finance. Number 8. NFT. You've heard of them. Non-fungible tokens. That's a fancy way of saying the digital item is one of a kind and irreplaceable. And number 9 is mint. Minting is how you file, such as a JPEG or GIF, is recorded to a blockchain. After an NFT is minted, it can be sold or traded. If you're participating in a mint, that means you're the first person to buy. From its creator, you can hold it, sell it, or trade it. And number 10, for the most common cryptocurrency terms for beginners, is HODL. HODL. Here's a term you might see on social media. HODL. It stands for hold on for dear life. Some say it originated as a typo of the word hold on a Bitcoin forum way back, but now it's everyday slang. And there you have it, folks. There you have it. Top 10 common cryptocurrency terms you may need to know. I'm sure everybody here already knew them, but it's good to see stuff like that. A couple more super chats here. Let me see what we got. Sliding Edge come with a $2 make you holler. If it's not the OG shekel, every coin is an alt.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Donna Tabuki coming in with a $10 super chat. Appreciate you, Donna. Thank you for the super chats, guys. Hugely appreciated tonight, by the way. Us twisted minds think alike. Josh. Yes, I've noticed. We've got some real sickos out there in the chat here at Steven Steele Live. Guys, if you haven't hit that like button, make sure you hit it. If you're brand new here, make sure you hit subscribe. Or maybe you don't want to hit subscribe. Maybe you're just lurking and saying, I thought this was a crypto show. This is too weird for me. I can't hang. Well, that's just how we roll here. This is not your father's your crypto channel. This is unlike any other crypto-centric channel that you will find on the web for sure. What are you guys putting ones up for in the chat? I gotta backtrack and see what that's about. I'm looking. Tell me what the ones are for, because I don't know. Josh Rendell disavows coming in with $10. Put a one. There it is. Put a one in the chat if Steven's voice
is ear candy. Look at all those ones. Folks, I don't know what you're talking about.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. Thank you, Josh. Thank you for all the ones, guys. Oh my goodness. Goodness gracious. Thank you, guys. Imagine not subscribing to Steven Steele. Jimmy D says, that's what I'm saying, sir. That's what I'm saying. Oh my gosh. Life. I like that name. I don't know why. I just find it rather charming. Life. I just like that you went through the process of creating a YouTube profile to name it yourself. Life. I like it. Fair enough, Angela. Fair enough. I'm different things to different people. So here we go. Let's go to the next article here. This comes courtesy of, I'm pulling it up here. Yahoo Finance. IRS seized over $3.5 billion in crypto-related fraud money this year as illicit activity multiplies. The Internal Revenue Services Criminal Investigations Unit seized more than $3.5 billion from cryptocurrency-related fraud cases over the fiscal year of 2021, according to an annual report published by the agency, underscoring how the booming sector has also sparked a rise in the illicit. Ooh, that sounds spicy, doesn't it? Underscoring how the booming sector has also sparked a rise in the illicit use of crypto. According to the IRS, 93% of all total monies they seized this year came from crypto-related cases. The latest sign that fraudsters and scammers have found a way to leverage the soaring popularity of digital coins to their advantage. While 2021 isn't officially over, the amount of funds stolen through hacks and fraud within the cryptocurrency sector this year is likely to eclipse previous years. The most obvious reason being that the asset class has more than quadrupled. According to latest data from TradingView, blockchain forensics firm Chainalysis estimates that illicit funds in cryptocurrency amount to a slim 1% of all cryptocurrency transactions, suggesting that crypto is used far less for illegal activity than some critics have argued. Let me read that again, because this is an important and a very good point that they make in this article, actually. Blockchain forensics firm Chainalysis estimates that illicit funds in cryptocurrency amount for a slim 1% of all cryptocurrency transactions, suggesting crypto is used far less for illegal activity than some critics have argued. And that has been one of the main talking points of people who, very powerful people who oppose cryptocurrency. So the data doesn't suggest that. Anyway, what do I make of this, folks? I think it's a good sign. And I'll tell you why. The main reason why crypto's not going anywhere in the United States is for this reason. Because the IRS can make billions of dollars on cracking down fraud and cracking down on fraud, let alone all the tax dollars they're going to get from us. They're not going to walk away from that money. They're not going to make crypto illegal. in the United States. It's never going to happen because there's too much money on the table for the IRS to get his grubby hands on. The government is not going to walk away from this, just as they don't walk away from casino money. Just as they don't walk away from, cigarette tax. Not that these things are, the perfect analogies by any means. Okay, let me see. Zombie Doge Army. Coming in with a $10 super chat. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a super chat war. Put a 69 in the chat for Steven's denim jacket. Hey, all right. You know me, denim's my trademark. The Canadian tuxedo, ladies and gentlemen. Classic Levi's, that's just how I roll. You guys know this. You know this. Antoinette Tabuki coming in with $2 super chat. How you feeling? Well, doll, I've had better days, but I've certainly had worse. But I have to say, before this evening, my sinus infection was raging so hard. I was in bed for most of the day, frankly, consequentially. So, but thank you for asking. It's a process. So, let's see. Josh Rendell disavows coming in with a $10 make you holler. Zombie Doge Army, I'm game. What are you game for, my friend? Let me surf up. Oh, there we go. The game for the Super Chat War. Holy smokes. Speaking of which, you guys aren't kidding. You're knocking it out of the park. We are going for a home run broadcast tonight with the Super Chat folks. Thank you so much. I am humbled. I am grateful. Donna Tabuki coming in with that big pink bar up in the chat. $50 make you holler. Oh my goodness. Thank you so much, Donna. Appreciate you so much coming in with that $50 super chat. Let's go, LFG. Yes, indeed. Donna, we love you. Everyone loves you here. Lighten up the place tonight. Big Doge energy. Huge energy in the chat tonight. I love it. Saturday night. Feeling alright. We are off the hizza. Ladies and gentlemen, can you dig it? Yes, I can. Mama Crypto coming in. Whew, $10 super chat with, I love it, denim jacket emojis. I forgot those existed. I love it. Denim jacket emoji followed by 69. Two of my favorite things in this world. Thank you so much, Mama Crypto. Appreciate you so much. Thank you for that. Alan Schneider coming in with a $10 super chat. Happy birthday to Crypto Tank Girl and me. Yes. Also, Zombie Doge Army. You're on. Oh, my goodness. Wow, you guys are keeping me busy. Keep me busy. I love it. You guys are awesome. So, again, happy birthday, Alan Schneider. Alan Schneider is awesome, man. He's like a man's man. He taps and makes his own syrup out of trees. I think he's got chickens on the land there that he, give him the eggs. He lives off the land. He's an OG that lives off the land. Bang Stun keeping things moving with a $1 super chat. Thank you for that, Bang Stun. Mama Crypto coming back in. $10 make you holler. Yes. What? In the words of Lil Jon from about 10 years ago, what? Yes, Mama Crypto, thank you so much. And she's wishing happy birthday to all of you who are celebrating. A couple of you guys are celebrating birthdays tonight, as I understand it. Josh Rendell says, sex machine, bang stun. By the way, I've got a pretty spicy story in relation to that topic coming on a little bit later here, not too much longer. New Crypto, welcome to chat. That's a new person in the chat I haven't seen. Elon Doge Elon Mars, the launch pad rocket go. Yeah, you know what? I put a very small investment in that. I would classify that as an SHIT coin though, but I do like having fun in those. Yeah, I put a little bit of money in that. It's starting to come up. It's starting to come up again. So I know it already right out of the gate did marvelously for those who got in right at launch. I was not one of those people, but yeah, we'll keep an eye on it. That's an ERC20, by the way. Zombie Doge Army coming in with a $3 rock and roll. By the way, guys, I love rock and roll. That makes me think of the rock lock. Here is the rock, and here is the lock. I love it. Thank you, Zombie Doge Army. Appreciate you, man. Well, nothing else to get to in that story as far as I see it. I think. Sorry, my Doge is freaking out. My Doge is freaking out. Someone's coming to my door. Whenever someone comes to my door, she absolutely freaks out. Remy, calm your teats. Calm your teats, Remy. Remy, come here. Remy, come here. Sit. Shh. Yeah, she can't contain herself. So, I'm going to have to let someone in momentarily, so I'll have to leave you guys for just like 60 seconds. But let me cue up the next story. The next story is kind of an interesting embattlement that Floki Inu token has been having with certain legislators in the United Kingdom, specifically as it relates to London. This is kind of a larger story. So they've been putting up these huge billboards all over London, in the tubeways, on the double-decker buses, billboards that say, "Missed Doge? Get Floki." It is what it is. I personally don't really like this ad campaign because it suggests that Doge is over and that there's not a lot of gains to be made there. I strongly disagree, and for a number of reasons that I always talk about here on this show. That being said, the local governments in the UK have been cracking down on Floki Inu and saying that they shouldn't be able to advertise, in London, and so they're attempting to possibly put a ban on all cryptocurrency advertisements throughout London. Right now, it looks like they're still getting their way. I hope it stays that way. For as much as I'm not super wild about this particular Floki ad campaign, I think people should be able to advertise these sorts of things in freedom, particularly in high population metropolitan areas. Now, keep in mind that that mayor, Sadiq Khan, I think he's still the mayor there, right, in London. He's had some very interesting legislative decisions and proposals over there. I remember just a couple years ago, London banned any billboards, get this, any advertisements in its tubeways, in the subways there, that show women in bikinis. Scantily clad women cannot be. It's okay, sweetie. It's okay. It's okay. You're okay. You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. Calm down. Let's see. And they wouldn't put, and I think it's still like that because it was this weird marriage of like feminists coming out and saying that by having women that were fit in bikinis on advertisements in the subways there, that it injected impossible body standards on women and whatever and all this kind of thing. And the mayor of London's also very pretty religious. He's a Muslim, so it was kind of this marriage of both of these sectors coming together to ban billboards with women in bikinis on them in the subways. So you cannot in London, as of now, it is illegal to have any billboard or advertisement in the subways of London with women in bikinis. To me, this is nuts. So now they want to ban, cryptocurrency advertisements in London as well. I don't know, guys. Is this the modern world? Northwoods Peachtree coming in with a $5 super chat. Hope everyone is enjoying the weekend. I'm in the woods hunting. Happy hunting, Northwoods Peachtree. Another mountain man, other than man's man, up in Steven Steele's show. We love it. I love it. Be safe out there, and I hope you come back with lots of venison, my man. Josh Rendell disavows coming in with a $5 make you holler. Angela DeLuca is chatting from the Royal Palace and is the largest crypto holder in the chat. Good to know. That's quite a fun fact. Learn something new every day, guys. And Zombie Doge Army, oh yeah, I got to you already. That was your rock lock at $3. Captain Howdy, where have you been, Captain Howdy? That's a name I haven't seen in the chat for maybe 2 weeks, I would say. But good to see you back in the mix, nevertheless. Zombie Doge Army says, good night, got to get up early. Well, we are crypto vampires. You know how we roll, Zombie Doge Army. No worries. You can watch the rest of the show whenever you wake up, whenever you get time. Okay, guys. I will be back literally. Don't go anywhere, anyone. I will be back in literally 60 seconds. I just have to let someone in. So just hang tight, folks. I will be back in 60 seconds. Chat amongst yourselves. Enjoy the music. All right, gang, I'm back. Did you behave? I hope not. Let's see, who's got going on here? Oh yeah, Captain Howdy was the last super chat. I think I'm caught up. I think I was pretty efficient there. Rodrigo, good to see you, by the way. Good to see you, Rodrigo. Okay, what story was on? Oh, I was on this London billboard story. Crazy stuff. Anyway, let's get to the next story here. Next story. And that next story is... comes courtesy of Cointelegraph. NFT sales boom, but ownership is highly concentrated. There were 2 surges in the market this year that also coincided with solid spikes in internet searches for the term NFT. Trading volume across various verticals of non-fungible tokens have been on a tear this year. Combined sales for collectibles and art NFTs have reached almost $8 billion as of the fourth quarter of 2021. The art NFT market has grown almost 18 million just on January 1st to almost 2 billion in total sales as of November 5th. At the beginning of 2021, the collective NFT market started with a total sales volume of 55.5 million. It has since ballooned to 5.6 billion. Think about that, guys. The NFT market has gone from about 55 million in total gross sales to almost $6 billion, as reported by Reuters. Total NFT sales volume jumped from 1.3 billion in quarter 2 to about 11 billion in quarter 3. But concentrated ownership in a May 2021 New York Times op-ed, Hungarian network scientist Albert Laszlo described his analysis of transactions that took place on the super rare crypto art NFT market platform. In this analysis, he examined the number of co-owned NFT transactions between collectors on the platform. He defined what co-owned art NFTs as art NFTs that have been bought and sold between more than one collector through Super Rare. He analyzed each artwork as a node and on a network of transactions between legislated Super Rare collectors to see many of these same prices have been owned by different collectors. So essentially, in layman's terms, what's going on here,
the huge money you keep hearing about in the NFT market is pretty much at the hands of a small circle of super rich people that are like making these sales back and forth where they're buying NFTs for like millions of dollars and then also flipping them for millions of dollars, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars. This is happening every day, but it's happening every day within like a small circle of very wealthy people doing super high volume trades like all the time. So I don't know. I just thought that was kind of an interesting fun fact. The NFT market overall right now has really gotten quite a bit more bullish over the last week and a half particularly. Great to see. Yeah, and I've noticed even my NFT collection has increased in value pretty much across the board with a few exceptions. Again, the NFT game is a game of patience, a lot like cryptocurrency in that regard. A lot of people come into it thinking it's much more of a quick flip scenario than crypto. In some regards it is, but overall you're still playing the same patience game. So it's important to understand. And just like you've got to look for the right markers for good crypto projects to invest in, same goes for NFT collections, obviously. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Hector the Dude. Good to see you, Hector the Dude. I think the Tabukis went AWOL. Nope, I think I see him still in chat. I gotta get going. Phone's going to die. Good night, everyone. Steven, eat your garlic and oregano. Thank you. I know what that means, but yes. Thank you, Tony. Appreciate you. Have a good night. So, let's see. Let's go to the next topic at hand here. This article comes from Futurism.com, and folks, if you got kids listening, you might want to exit them out of the room. Just giving you a little bit of heads up. This is why I always put PG-13 on all my thumbnail art. This is a PG-13 show. We do get a little bit spicy here. Anyway, the name of this article is New Sex Toy Aims to Emulate the Experience of Having a Penis. The goal is biomimicry, to mimic the experience of having an O, should we say, through male sexuality. Earlier this year, a UK-based dominatrix and model Adrena Angela became a beta tester for a new intriguing sex toy. The gadget is called Sen, made by a company called Zovatech. Physically, it's much like a regular strap-on, except that it also contains sensors and, different specific locations for things to vibrate, etc., up against a woman. And so these algorithms translate the input from the Sen sensors into proportionate and hopefully have pleasurable vibrations. So in other words, the idea is that a woman could put this thing on and engage in activity with somebody and actually feel what the SEN, basically the bionic penis does. A tantalizing attempt at emulating the experience of having a penis for someone who wishes to explore that. This is next level stuff, and this is completely out of my district. But this is a story that I saw featured on the front page of one of the websites that I check regularly for stories for the show, Futurism.com. And I just saw that headline this afternoon, and I was like the Scooby-Doo expression went off in my mind. It was a yeah. So I don't know. I mean, it'd be pretty hard to replicate that, like in real life. But I mean, you're basically just talking about a strap-on with vibrations that target certain areas on a woman's sensitive. Donna Tabuki coming in with a $20 make you holler. Appreciate it, Donna. Appreciate it so much. She says, "Where do I buy one?" Donna, you're so sassy.
We'll get you the link. Maybe I should partner with them as a sponsor for the show, and I could get you guys like promo codes. Let's see what's going on here in the chat. Yeah. Watching the Spice, then I'm out. Gotta work. Yeah. Yeah, it's interesting. It's interesting. So let me see if there's anything else funny enough to cover here. It's a really long article. It's ridiculously long, actually. Okay, next story, folks. Next story. Elon Musk. We read the emails Elon Musk sent to Tesla employees about music on the job and following directions. Elon Musk is known for spontaneous mass communication, including emails he dashes off to a Tesla employees. In one email sent in early October, he said it was okay to listen to music on the job. I very much support music in the factory, as well as any little touches that make work more enjoyable. Another one reminded the employee who the boss is. Who's the boss? With Tanny. Who was the star of Who's the Boss? Tony Danza. Tony Danza and the starlet who grew up to be so annoying. Alyssa Milano. Thank you. Yes. Elon Musk is known for his spontaneous mass communication, from rants on Twitter to everybody. Emails he sends to employees at Tesla. CNBC had obtained a pair of emails Musk sent to Tesla employees in the first week of October. The first one said listening to music at work with one earbud out to listen for safety-related issues was okay. So Elon allows factory workers to listen to music provided it's in one ear. That's pretty good, because then you can put on podcasts too, right? The second was a harsher email reminding employees that there are only 3 options when Musk sends directions: explain why he's wrong, request for further clarification, or execute. At the time, Tesla had just announced the record third quarter deliveries despite supply chain pressures, most notably a chip shortage. So, he was addressing, the email specifically says, when the employees asked him for, basically asking Elon Musk for permission to be able to play music in their headphones and stuff on the factory line. And Elon Musk, these were his words specifically on October 3rd. He said, I just wanted to say that I very much support music in the factory, as well as any other little touches that make work more enjoyable. An associate just sent me a note asking if we could have one earbud in for music so the other ear could listen for safety-related issues. That sounds fine to me. Also, ambient music from speakers is totally cool, so long as there is reasonable agreement among your colleagues as to the music choices. If there are other things you think would improve your day, please let me know. I care very much and look forward to coming to work with you every day. That's pretty nice. But the second follow-up email said this: if an email is sent to me from me with explicit directions, there are only 3 actions. 3 actions allowed by managers. 1, email me back to explain what I said was incorrect. Sometimes I'm plain wrong. 2, request further clarification if what I said was ambiguous. Or 3, execute the directions. If none of the above are done, the manager will be asked to resign immediately. Oh, man. Thank you, Elon. Holy smokes. Trucking all day, coming in out of nowhere with a big trucking Doge energy. I love it. Coming with a large and in charge super chat of $69.42. Thank you so much, Trucking all day. Appreciate you so much, man. Thank you. Trucking all day, I missed you, man. I haven't seen you in the chat for a few days. I notice. I keep tally of each and every one of you folks. If you're taking a break or you're out of my peripheral, or you haven't been mixing up in the chat for a few episodes, your man notices. I keep a tally in my head of each and every one of you. I'm like frickin' Santa Claus. I see when you're asleep. I know when you're awake. Okay. Thank you so much. Trucking All Day coming in with the huge super chat. Thank you so much, man. Really appreciate it. I'm a Doge ride or die, but Gala got me twisted. Yeah, Gala's doing good things, doing solid things. Been very bullish. I hope you're making great gains off Gala. I'm personally not invested in it, but my investment capital is quite limited at this point. But glad it's working out for you, man. Yeah, I was just checking out a Gala chart the other day. Doing big things. Again, thank you so much, Truck All Day. Appreciate it, man. Thank you guys for literally keeping the bills paid, keeping the lights on, help enabling me to spend as much time on this stuff as I do. Appreciate it. Okay, let's go to back to my notes. I accidentally closed out the tab of my notes, so I'm pulling it up again right now because I had a couple more stories there tagged on. I'm just pulling them up again right now, folks. Just pulling them up again right now. Okay. The big topic of the night that I haven't even gotten to yet is the Doge-Ethereum bridge. Doge-Ethereum bridge, what is it? Here's an article written by Game Revolution. I've never heard of them until today, but they did have a pretty good article in the Doge-Ethereum bridge. It said, Doge is one of the leading cryptocurrencies, though it isn't as flexible as some of the alternatives. The Doge-Ethereum bridge could help to remedy that. However, but what exactly is the Doge-Ethereum bridge? Here is the lowdown on what a Doge-Ethereum collaboration could mean for the biggest meme in crypto. Doge-Ethereum bridge allows for investors, listen very carefully, to send Dogecoin from the Doge blockchain to the Ethereum blockchain, converting them into Doge tokens. I've been talking about these tokenized versions of Dogecoin. This is going to be the main ingredient that will be used to make Dogecoin much more applicable in the NFT market. And, once that happens, I think things are going to get really interesting for Doge in the positive. In the green, my friends. These tokens can interact with different exchanges like DeFi before returning to the Doge blockchain as Dogecoins via Doge-ETH bridge. This will allow for significantly more Doge transactions to take place per second than previously possible. Ethereum co-founder Vitalik Buterin is playing a role in developing the Doge-Ethereum bridge. Buterin's active involvement with the meme cryptocurrency could be a boon in and of itself as well. Vitalik Buterin and the Doge-Ethereum lead Oscar Ginsberg, and I follow Oscar Ginsberg. He is the project leader on the development of the Doge-Ethereum bridge. He recently appeared on a live interview via Twitch just yesterday, which interested parties can watch for additional insight. As for the basics of what the Doge-Ethereum bridge actually is, the above information has it covered. Yeah. While the Doge-Ethereum bridge is good news for Doge holders, some are concerned that a ban may be inbound. I don't think so. Doge ban fears are due to recent action within Asian countries, though it remains to be seen whether these measures will spread. That's fun. We've already talked about that to great length. But Nicholas Alessandro, welcome to membership, my friend. Welcome to membership class. Appreciate that. By the way, if you're not already a member, it starts at just $4 a month. It's really low. You get those nifty badges next to your name. You get access to all those cool little emojis that you see in the chat. And then it unlocks all the members-only streams and content. of which that I make quite a bit of. So welcome and thank you for the support, Nicholas. Appreciate that. So guys, the Doge-Ethereum bridge is absolutely going to be an incredible game changer, particularly for Dogecoin, but Ethereum as well. And it's going to enable smart contracts. It's going to make Doge relevant, much more relevant and applicable in the NFT market. I think these things alone, I believe, are going to bust things wide open for Dogecoin in terms of market value and popularity. And again, the Doge-Ethereum bridge is coming in the first quarter of 2022. Now, the lead developer that is overseeing the Doge-Ethereum bridge, Oscar, he just tweeted out either today or yesterday. I'm pulling it up right now. Just something very simple. Okay, he tweeted it out just today. He said, for those who asked, yes, we are still working on the Doge-Ethereum bridge. We don't have any big news to share yet right now. But that's great. That's great news. I mean, honestly, that's all we need to know. In fact, I'm going to retweet that right now. So, yeah, it's just good to get confirmation on that stuff. But I think that the Doge-Ethereum bridge is going to be nothing short of an absolute full-on game changer in the entire market. And good to see you back in the mix again, Nicholas. I think I'm caught up on what you guys are going on in the chat. Let me check my notes. Okay. I'm pulling up the last story here. Okay, yeah, no, never mind. I got everything covered. I'm at the bottom of my notes for the news cycle, for the news stories for tonight's episode, folks. If you have any more questions for me, feel free to put them in the chat. Guys, tomorrow night, got a fantastic show lined up for you tonight. Tomorrow night with Sadaf Jadran, the one and only, will be coming to us live all the way from Sydney, Australia. We'll have her on camera right below there. We're going to have a great time. So don't miss tomorrow night with Sadaf Jadran as we discuss a whole bunch of things. One of the things we'll be discussing is she is now one of the project leads for a new specifically XRP-related NFT line called Love Monsters, which already sold out its pre-sales. She's an XRP girl all the way. In fact, she's one of the most notable names in the XRP scene. So I'm sure she'll be talking to us a bit about XRP. But, whenever Sadaf comes on the show, we end up talking about a lot of stuff that's not even crypto related. We're going to ask how she's going, how she's getting on in Australia in light of all the legislations going on there, et cetera, et cetera. So we're, just one thing you guys can look forward to with this show now, as Nick is requesting more time off, we're going to have Sadaf have more time on. So Sadaf is going to be integrated on the show much more frequently. Then also I'm going to bring in even more guests. I got confirmed now. I have, let me see here. Let me take a quick look at my messages just to make sure. Oh yeah. So I don't know if you guys know who Leah Halpern is. She is the author of Undressing Bitcoin. And she's a content creator. She hosts her own YouTube show called the Leah Halpern Show. She's from the United Kingdom. A lovely English girl, very smart. So she's gonna be on the show. She's a lot more popular than I am. I think her Twitter's got about 160,000. And all that. So we'll be having Leah on the show within the next week here. We're going to have that that date dialed in tomorrow. I also got Tim Stebbings, who's also a Dogecoin developer and also sits on the Dogecoin Foundation. He'll be on the show pretty soon as well. We're going to have Catherine Brodsky come back very soon. She is the writer, journalist, independent writer, journalist for everyone from Playboy to Esquire, etc. And she's a very sassy, independently minded woman. I like the way her mind works, and we're going to have her on the show again very soon. I know that her and Sadaf, since they met each other on this program, have become friends. So probably have all three of them on together. And I'm working on some other great names, great guests. I can't wait to share with you very soon. Josh Randell disavows coming in, $5 super chat. Steven Steele, thanks, brother. Good to see you, chat. Thank you, Josh. Appreciate that. And somewhere along the lines, Tony came back in the chat. She's just teasing me now. Oh, I'm leaving. Now I'm back. Now I'm leaving you. Now I'm back. Oh, my goodness. What's going on? Yeah, awesome lineup. Thank you, Frank. And also great news is Ross Nickel, the core Dogecoin developer. Those of you who saw, if you missed my last broadcast with Ross, it was awesome. So Ross told me he could be a guest on my show more frequently, since he's scaling down the amount of streaming and shows that he's doing to focus on pretty much Doge development stuff. But consequentially, he said it's going to free him up to be even give him more availability, because he loves the show here. He loves you guys. He loves this audience. He specifically told me that. So we're gonna get Ross back on. So Ross Nichols we're gonna work him kind of through the semi-regular rotation here too. So we are just building together with you guys. We're doing it all together, and we're assembling the best team between all of us. And I believe that we are going to ascend with this show. We're going to keep doing greater and greater things all the way out through 2021, not only on this show, but also as it relates to our cryptocurrency and NFT investments, folks. And I think, like Nick and I have been saying so many times before, that the first quarter of 2022 is going to be absolutely massive, absolutely epic. Everything is kind of coming to an apex, a volcanic apex. So we are excited. Folks, if you're not excited about the future of what's going on here, I don't know what to tell you. I hope I'm putting a little pep in your step. And then after we all become multimillionaires, we'll sit back and I'll have some Texas toast together. Go on Tim Pool's lineup, Steven. I'm bored, probably going to get drunk. Okay, yeah, do what you got to do, Alan. I would love to be on Tim Pool's show, but I don't think I'm quite high profile enough yet for that lineup, but wouldn't hurt to reach out, I suppose. And Crypto Batman's supposed to get his butt on here eventually. I know he wants to, but he's a little finicky about going on anyone's shows. He doesn't really go on anyone's shows, but he does love this show. He does support it. And he does talk about it in his program. We just got to get him to take that one extra step and put him in that Hollywood square below. And I don't know if you saw it. He posted this short video on Twitter today with somebody squirting a bunch of Hershey's chocolate on his face. You got to see it to know what I'm talking about. It's Crypto Batman, you know? Dollar make you holler. Do something strange for some change. Yes. Tony says, I did find my charger. I also found the sugar cookies I made on the way there. Quite the combo there. Supercharge your sugar. Supercharge them sugar cookies. Batman is slacking, but I love him. Yeah. Lucy said, Steven, you will be her first debut stream. Did she say that? Did she finally confirm that, trucking all day? I love living with Lucy. Living with Lucy, I think she's way too humble. Because I've told her this. I honestly think she's one of my favorite crypto content creators, but I honestly think she's one of the best people and one of the best voices for Doge. And she says, well, I think that's silly because I'm not super into technical analysis. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. She's got a great vibe. She's very positive. She's very down to earth. She's very fun. She's very fun. Honestly, folks, as far as drawing more people into Dogecoin and ensuring and helping to increase its success, those are the kind of people we want activated and involved. There are certain circles, and this goes for any movement that gets large enough, can get to be hypercritical of other people within those movements, right? And I don't like to spend a lot of time being negative and hypercritical of others and all this sort of thing. To me, that's incredibly counterproductive, boring, and just really unnecessarily negative and immature. And I don't get any of those vibes from Living Lucy. Living Lucy is like the exact opposite of that. She is all about the good vibes. And her and I, if there's any one other show on YouTube that's her show is kind of formatted if I was a chick. If I was a chick, if I was a cute chick, my show would probably sound something pretty close to Living with Lucy's show. But anyway, she's also very shy. She's also very shy outside of her space. I'm not shy out of my space. I have a very dominant personality, and I like mixing it up with all sorts of people and being just engaging and learning and talking to all different kinds of people. That's just my personality. But I guess she's told, I know Truckin' All Day is one of her regular viewers, so I guess she told a few folks on her show that she will make her first debut appearance off her show onto here. So hopefully I'll follow up with Living with Lucy, and we'll get that dialed in too. We'd love to have a show with Living with Lucy. I think I can make it happen. I'm pretty sure I can make it happen. Let's see. Just taking a breath after all this talking. What's Tony talking about? I can make raisin oatmeal easy. Ugh. No offense, but you can keep those raisin oatmeals. If I'm going to indulge in sugar along the lines of cookie, don't give me raisin oatmeal. Just give me the straight shot, baby. Give me nice, freshly baked, heavily, generously doused chocolate chip cookies. Give me those hot, fresh chocolate chip cookies with lots of eggs in the mix. Real deal Steven Steele's got to have the real chocolate chip cookies. The only two things I really have a sweet tooth about are chocolate chip cookies and chocolate. Everything else from like a sweets point of view, I can do without, as Tears for Fears said in 1983. But I love really good chocolate chip cookies, and I love good quality chocolate. Man. Doodle doo. Me watching Lucy makes me forget about the pandemic. Yes. Let's see. Lucy is awesome. Yes, I agree. Give my regards to Lucy. I love Lucy. That was a reference to the old TV show. Who is she married to? Ricardo something. Tony says, you seem like a chocolate chip type. You got it. You called that one. Steve, you need a glass of lime margarita. How's Dogecoin able to have the lowest transaction fees? Through our brilliant development team. That's how. Mrs. Fields milk chocolate chunk cookies. Oh yeah, the chocolate chunks are good too, right? Man, give me a good quality dark chocolate with sea salt. That's like my good quality dark chocolate with some sea salt chunks in there. So good. Trader Joe's has these dark chocolate covered almonds. I haven't had them in quite some time. Dark chocolate covered almonds with chunks of turbinado sugar and sea salt on them. And it's like drugs. It's like drugs. When I eat those things, They're like some of the tastiest things I've had in the world. It's like hard to stop eating them. I don't know if any of you are in this chat are familiar with the dark chocolate covered almonds of which I speak of from the Joe's that is Trader, but it is fantastic. I remember checking out one time, and the girl checking me out, well, you know what I mean. The girl at the checkout at Trader Joe's, she's like, "Oh my gosh, these things!" As she's drinking it through, she's like, "These are so good. These are so devilishly addictive." I said, "Honey, I know that's why my dad bod is still here, baby. I can't stop eating these Trader Joe's dark chocolate covered almonds. Just outstanding." Dark chocolate does have healthy properties. Also wakes me up a bit. Wakes me up before I go. What's up, Commodore Luffy? He says, let's F some yeah up. Gotta keep it PG-13, folks. Tony's grandma used to buy them. Okay, grandma knows. Hawaiian Host macadamia. Oh yeah, macadamia nut chocolate. Oh yeah, those are great too. Or even with like walnuts too. Cookies and beer or Papa's and beer. Ah, okay, gotcha. I'm not a big beer drinker. I never have been. I've just never been a big drinker. Jeff Layfield, better late than never, my friend. Good evening to you, sir. Martin Rios, what's up, dude? Look at these guys coming in at the last quarter here. Keith, what's going on, man? B Fuel, yes. Yeah, I don't know if you've seen it, Keith, but I put out a video of me playing Crypto Batman. It's in my video shorts on my channel. It's pretty easy to find. Let's see. My favorite kind of donuts ever were when I used to stay in Los Angeles a lot. They're called cronuts. And I think I've told you about those before. It's a combination of a croissant and a donut. So it's layered, thick, flaky layers, just like a croissant, but in donut form. Yeah, you gotta watch that, Angela. YouTube's so strict about the copyright music and stuff. Like they'll 86 your channel pretty quick. It's unfortunate it's like that, but it's just the way it is. I agree with that bang stun, yes. I agree with that. Let's see here. So, folks, I think I'm going to wind down the stream, but don't forget, tomorrow night, Sadaf Jadran and me will be on here mixing it up. We're going to have a great time. I may or may not do a member stream later tonight. I haven't decided yet. But nevertheless, if you have your notifications set on with the notification bell on all, you don't have to worry about it. Then you'll know exactly when and if I do go live again. Thanks for everyone for coming out. This was an awesome, awesome show. Thank you so much for the super chats. Thank you for the energy, the pure energy, the Doge momentum, baby. Love you guys. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow night with the one and only Sadaf Jadran. This is your pal and comrade, Steven Steele. Signing out. Thanks so much, guys.